Hello and welcome to Bromance of the Three Gamers. I am Michael.
I thought you were going to let Bob do it.
I'm Bob.
Brock.
No, that's fine.
And I'm John.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, this is going to be a fun series for us. It is a beautiful series, known only as...
You can point at
Oh,
him.
yeah. No, it's just like,
No,
why are you
man.
pointing at me? This is not a visual medium, huh?
Exactly.
Bobman Begins.
There we go.
The Bobman rises. That's what it's right. It's Batman rises. Batman. Yeah, Batman
It's based
rises,
off of the
the
Christian
Dark
Nolan...
Knight, and then
Yeah.
Batman Begins. No way.
Batman Begins, Batman...
Batman Begins.
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight,
and then The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay, so this is the Bobman beginning.
Yes. Bobman Begins.
Bob.
And why do we call it this? As a joke you probably all have known that we tell about is the story of how we all came to know each other.
I was awesome. John hated me. Then he loved me. So he told Mike about me, but wouldn't shut up about me. So
And-
Mike hated me.
Yeah. And at about that time, the Nolan North movies, or not Nolan North, Christian Nolanson movies were coming out.
Christian Nolan, Norm of the North.
Yeah, and Bob hated Josh the most, and then he's the one that did the full 360 heel turn when he finally met you in person.
No, I
No,
never
Josh hated me.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said
No, I
Josh
thought you said
hated-
Bob hated Josh.
No, I said
said... Yeah, I thought you said it the other way too, but...
Right, I said Josh hated Bob.
As long as we know the story.
Yeah, and then he
Ooh,
made
Sharpie.
a drastic heel turn, like 180. He was like, I love Bob. Bob is life. Bob is love. I'm like, okay, first fucking national preacher of the Bob religion.
Yeah.
Bob is love. Bob is life. The Bob is coming. All hail Bob and his bobbiness.
Yes. So we're playing Arkham. We're doing the Return to Arkham's games.
Yeah, see? You're wise, guys. That's okay. I'm gonna poke your eyes out.
Don't know why I'm talking like the guy from Resident Evil 5, who we haven't even run into yet.
I can't wait to run into him.
Oh, it's so perfect.
But you guys might enjoy that. Check out that.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I keep thinking like, oh, I should hit the thing to say where the annotation is, but we don't have a camera because we don't do camera. I keep forgetting that.
You can still put an annotation up on the screen.
I will. I'll put it in a little like box in the top corner.
To what? The RE playthrough?
Yeah.
The playlist?
Go see that.
It's okay, guys. He won't really
But
do
finish
it.
this video.
It's okay, guys. He really won't do any of this. So
This
don't
long
expect the
video
annotation.
with a long, spooky intro. But I loved this game.
I'm gonna be a dick and turn across the entire screen.
It's not gonna happen one way or the other. Don't lie to us. I'm gonna do this. Never happened. No. How about that?
But now we're going in the cryo tubes to defeat the Joker. I believe that's. Oh no.
No. That's just a cool mist effect.
Oh, you can zoom with R3.
You know what? I prefer the good old,
Oh, Commissioner.
much more personal.
You know what I don't like?
What was that?
I'm not a fan of Gotham,
How it works? Or...
Or the show.
the show.
Oh.
Show.
I'm not
Yeah.
a particularly big fan of it because
I saw a few episodes in the beginning, but I never followed up.
I saw a couple episodes because Alex has a Roku in his room and he's watched Gotham the first couple times I've been there. The first episode I saw was the guy I thought they were toting as the Joker gets stabbed,
Yeah.
and then apparently they make him still seem like he's the Joker because he's like, your legacy will live on, and then everyone apparently just starts stabbing people. I'm like, oh well, fuck you.
Basically, the idea behind that character, from what I've been told, is that they just kind of smashed the Red Hood and Joker together.
Pencil me in for
And just
tomorrow
basically,
at 4.
there will always be a Joker. He's not now just a person, he's a concept.
I guess
I've seen so many more interesting things, though. The Joker gang from Batman Beyond was more interesting.
But that's basically what they're doing.
And then I come to realize, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know, I don't particularly give two shits before Batman showed up in this scene, before Gotham.
You know what? That's my problem with the Gotham series itself. Why is it, like, I could understand if it was like, oh, we're building up slowly but surely to get Jim Gordon showing you what Gotham's like, how it's slowly deteriorating and everything like that. And you know, Jim's trying to like get regular, you know, he's just trying to be a regular cop. No, Jim Gordon is now Batman for some reason because he's fighting Batman's Rogues Gallery before
His Rogues Gallery.
before he has his Rogue Gallery. Half of them get like most of Batman's Rogues Gallery is created by Batman.
Yeah.
The ones that aren't are usually just like
Old mob bosses.
well, not just old mob bosses, but the ones that he doesn't create. They're kind of just reflections of him as a person. Like, Selena Kyle is really just a female version of Batman, if we really think about it. It's what would happen if Batman had just decided to be a criminal and, you know, be a woman.
Or the fact Cobblepot, he's apparently a mob boss now and he's skinny.
Well, he was a mob boss.
He was a mob boss in the other interpretations, but
But did he serve this one? But did he always have, like, this weird relationship with Harvey Bullock? Because in the show, Harvey Bullock's apparently the super dirty cop.
Harvey Bullock was sort of a dirty cop.
But in the show, apparently, he was friends with the mob boss that he used to be the umbrella boy for or something, and then, I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of nice that they're redoing it
Also,
all, but at the same time, it's
Is
like...
Harvey Bullock supposed to be older than Commissioner Gordon? Because in everything I've ever seen of him, he's always the younger, because by the time Gordon's established,
Gordon's
he's
usually like 50, but... Ooh, Killer
Yeah.
Croc.
And then, yes, voiced by Stephen J. Bloom.
oh yeah.
But
That level is so hard, and we will get there later.
But I just, like, I sit there, and I'm watching, and I'm just like, why am I giving two shits about this if it's not Batman?
Yeah.
Like, no offense.
Parts of it I liked, but again, I would have liked to see it more as a build-up to Batman. I liked watching the criminals rise to power. I liked seeing the little mafia war bit, because that's what Gotham was before Batman showed up. It wasn't supervillains wrecking the streets, it was mafia guys trying to own the streets. Falcone.
Falcone, yeah, the guy... I don't think Black Mask is Falcone, is he?
No.
No, he's Roman Sionis.
Yeah, Roman Sionis. Roman Sionis, before Batman comes up and fucks his face up, he was just a mob boss. And
Who just liked masks. Then one night he was in a fire and the thing is super fused to his face.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess to me, it's like, I don't particularly care about that, because to me, I just want to see Batman.
And see, I think the way they could have done it, which would have been...
Oh, and apparently in Gotham, because I didn't know this, has Alfred always been like special Secret Service?
In a few versions of it, yes.
Few of them,
Yeah.
In most of them, he was at least in some sort of armed forces as a medic. That's how they explain him fixing Bruce up every night.
Yeah.
Well, apparently in this Gotham, he used to be part of Her Majesty's Secret Service.
That was in the animated series. That was fun because he had half the code to a nuke.
Never let me catch you
Yeah.
this easily.
There was one animated series where they had it where like Bruce was sort of young, but he wasn't like he was just. They do that, you know, where they do that like year one Batman, and he had.
Beware the Batman?
I think so, and they had
He had a
Alfred,
bazooka, and it was awesome.
but Alfred didn't look like Alfred stereotypically does. He didn't look like the dapper, you know.
He was
what is it?
tall,
Michael
muscular,
Caine.
shaved head.
Yeah, he pretty much was this like big brawler guy. He's like, oh yeah, you guy.
Get a light on him!
What happened to the screen? Oh, hey, there you go. Okay, there we go.
I don't know, I just see this and then it's like, and now Bruce struggling with the fact that he could pay this guy to give, no, what is it? The last episode I ever saw was, the mayor was kidnapped, he was being tortured by this guy who killed the Joker guy, and then that guy was also trying to get Wayne Corp from Bruce by giving him the information about who killed his parents.
I'll be sure to try harder next
I don't know.
And the
like,
whole time I'm just thinking, like, I don't
for
give
100.
fucking shits about Bruce.
I feel like it would have been nice if, like, it was Bruce Wayne as a child. It shows that, and it kind of played off of like the mystery of who killed Bruce Wayne's parents, and that was what the whole Gotham series was. And then afterwards, they were like, all right, and then they time skip to just before Bruce Wayne
guess I'm
becomes
just-
Batman, and
I guess
Honestly, the best Batman origin story I've ever seen, or at least the best explanation of it, was Mask of the Phantasm. And that is amazing. Have you seen that, John?
yeah, I grew up watching that. My brother was a big DC fanboy.
Mask of the Phantasm is great.
That shit was scary though when you were a little kid.
The animated series, yes it was. Even more so Mask of the Phantasm.
No, that's what I was talking about. It was
The movie.
Mask of the Phantasm. I wasn't that scared of the animated series. I just loved the animated series because that opened.
Written by Danny Elfman, if I remember correctly.
Is
The
this
same guy who wrote I love little girls, they make me feel so good.
Is that the regular Commissioner Gordon?
Yeah.
Jim Gordon?
Good.
Joker's loose.
Because when we get to the Bobman Rises, or I'm sorry, the Dark Robert
Wait,
Rises.
what do you mean by?
Do you mean-
When we get to the third game?
When you say regular commissioner, do you mean the voice actor?
I mean, yeah, the voice
No.
actor.
He was never involved in any of the Arkham games.
Okay, but it's at least some. If I remember correctly, he does at least a somewhat good job in these ones, right?
I liked him.
I think it's the guy who does.
Because in the third one, he was fucking horrible. He delivered his lines flat in scenes where he's like, "Oh,
You mean Origins?
No, not Origins. The Arkham Knight. He was just goddamn ridiculous.
Whoop. Oh, boss,
Free flow combat.
boss man, don't need no appointment. Boss man, no boss man. That's
Boss man.
That sentence was horrible. I'm a goon. Clearly you are.
7. I believe this is 7. The 7th time I've heard this type of story before.
What even is a Super Saiyan? I'll tell you what it is.
Exactly.
It's a story passed around the campfire like it was your ancestors' own feces.
Oh, counter.
Counter combo breaker.
I love winning the fight with a counter, just because it looks so cool when it's zoomed in.
Oh, my face. Oh,
And
my
the regular
face.
hit looks cool too, but
It's so much more violent.
Ooh.
oh, it is when you zoom in on Batman actually breaking
Scary
the guy's
stuff.
arm or leg.
He gave himself a hug.
Someone's got to. The system's jammed.
I'll find a way out.
Oh, man.
Batman.
Oh, he left.
Batman. 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 Yes.
I guess that seemed longer
Batman.
before.
Batman. Yeah, because I was trying to speed up through it.
Uh,
Batman. Batman. What? Why'd you break my daughter's back?
Oh.
No, that's not fair, Jim.
Jim, I did not do that.
I shot her.
I did plow her, and she is having my
that
baby.
is- you know what's
but-
funny is when you watch that The Killing Joke, the first part of that movie doesn't need to exist.
Oh no, yeah. It was supposed to build. It was supposed
Yeah.
to give more.
Was that something in there, or no? That was something else.
It was supposed to give more stuff to Batgirl, so that you would feel more when the actual Killing Joke part started.
I mean, where he freaking shot her and then.
Yep.
Did he rape her or did he just?
No,
It's
he
implied.
shot her and took pictures at least. I don't know if he went farther than that.
Alan Moore said that he did actually do a lot more, a lot of horrible things, but DC wouldn't let him. So
Yeah, they're careful about how you use their characters.
So okay, at worst, he probably just
Should take their medication.
undressed her and then took photos and.
I'd worse, yeah. Shot her, took pictures, and
At least that's the part I know of it.
I don't know, said mean things about her while she was unconscious.
Well, I mean, slut, bitch, slut, bitch.
Okay, Freddy versus Jason over here.
No, man, that was Dynasty. Come on, man.
Nah,
How are you gonna sit here and claim you don't know the
Oh,
beautiful writing?
and there we go, Oracle.
And
Go the right way or the
Oracle
wrong
is just what? It's Barbara after like she gets.
Barbara after she's crippled.
And she is now the information person.
I
Then-
became the best computer person in the entire world.
But then what about Batwoman? I mean, Batgirl.
Batgirl,
Depending on which version of the comics. In
Basically-
one version, she is eventually replaced with someone else
Joker.
to the point where there are 3 different Batgirls at different times.
Oh, I
But there was the smart redheaded one, Barbara, a pugnacious girl with dark hair, and a sort of bubbly one with blonde hair.
and by their powers combined, we had Bruce's Angels.
I thought Powerpuff Girls, but
What was I thinking? I was thinking. I told Mike about this yesterday.
I'm thinking,
on the way.
before we go and continue down this path, this lonely road that Batman has only gone down,
How long has it been?
it's been 15 minutes.
Oh, all right.
So,
I mean, you don't have to pause it.
no, just because he's gonna open the door.
Oh, okay.
alrighty, well.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.